Good morning, everyone. I hope you've all had a lovely weekend and you're fighting fit for a Monday, start of a new week. If you are in school watching this, if you're in reception or year one and you're with us, well done for all the work you've been producing over the last couple of weeks, and well done also for settling back into school so well. It's been great to see some of the year sixes back as well last week, popping back in over the next few weeks as well. If you're at home still, well done for continuing to work so hard, which is incredibly impressive after so long, so well done. It's been great again to see all the brilliant work that you've been doing. And also some more super stuff for last week's Friday Challenge, which was a PE focus. So great to see some of the assault courses that you set up in your own houses and in your gardens. This week's one is one of my favourites. It's a dance challenge which has been set by Miss Ashworth, who's even filmed a few tutorial clips for you as well, so be looking forward to seeing those ones coming in. We're nearing the end of the school year now, amazingly, and with that in mind, I'm going to read you a book with a slightly strange title, but I hope you enjoy it. My Teacher is a Monster by Peter Brown. Bobby had a big problem at school. Her name was Miss Kirby. Robert! Move it or lose it, Miss Kirby stomped. Settle down, Miss Kirby roared. No playtime for children who throw paper aeroplanes in class. Miss Kirby was a monster. Bobby spent his free time in the park trying to forget his teacher problems. But one Saturday morning, on the way to his favourite spot, Bobby found a terrible surprise. Bobby wanted to run. He wanted to hide. But he knew that would only make things worse. Robert, you don't need to raise your hand out here. What were you going to say? I was going to say, hello, Miss Kirby. Hello, Robert. I like your enormous hat, Miss Kirby. Thank you, Robert. Miss Kirby, it's really strange seeing you outside of school. I agree. There was an awkward silence, and then a gust of wind changed everything. That's my favourite hat. My dear old granny gave it to me. Don't let it get away. Got it? Oh, Bobby, you are my hero. I mean, that was very good of you, Robert. You're welcome, Miss Kirby. Those ducks really do like you. They know I enjoy quacking with them. Quack, quack. Quack, quack. When they were all quacked out, Bobby had an idea. You should see my favourite spot in the park. Be careful. Yes, Miss Kirby. This is lovely. And then Miss Kirby had an idea. Bobby threw his paper aeroplane into the sky, and it flew, and it flew, and it flew. I think that was the single greatest paper aeroplane flight in history. I think you're right. By lunchtime, Bobby and Miss Kirby were happy they'd bumped into each other, but they were ready to say goodbye. See you Monday, Bobby. Bye, Miss Kirby. Coming through. Back at school, Miss Kirby still stomped. And then the bear said, "Roar!" And Miss Kirby still roared. Well done, Bobby. But was Miss Kirby still a monster? Robert! So that was My Teacher is a Monster by Peter Brown. Now you're going to be finding out this week, if you haven't already, who's going to be teaching you in September. And you're very lucky here because none of your teachers are monsters. They're all thoroughly lovely people. But the person who is going to be teaching you in September, you may not know particularly well. They may have been at the school for a few years, but you personally might not know them. Or it might be one or two of the people who are actually new to the school. And usually you'd get the chance to meet them. We'd have a changeover day, and obviously for a lot of you, we're not going to be able to do that in exactly the same way. You will, however, all get the chance to come in for a short amount of time next week or the week after, just to spend probably 30 minutes or so with your current teacher, just to finish off the year with them. And you will get the chance to sit down with your new teacher as well. You should also have had a document that shows a picture of your new teacher, so at least you get to know their face, and 3 things about them. Obviously that will be different for each teacher. So you'll get the chance to meet them in person next week. Regardless of how you feel at the moment, remember what it's been like every time you've had a new teacher. They've been new to you at the start of the year, but they've become very familiar to you very, very quickly. And that will happen just the same in September as it has every other year, even though for many of you, you haven't been here for a few months. So very exciting times. Your teachers are very, very excited about their new classes, very excited to get the opportunity both to say goodbye to you if you're in their classes at the moment, but to spend even just 30 minutes with you, just so you can see their faces and they can talk to you about a few bits about what September's going to look like for you. Okay, so lots to look forward to. I'm going to leave you at that point. I hope you have wonderful weeks, whether you're in school or at home. Again, we've loved seeing the work that you've been doing, so keep that coming. Stay safe, look after each other, and we'll see you soon.